Hi, Ransom. Yeah, good. Um, not well. It's the weekend, but I'm not fully out yet. Mm.
Hello, hello, Guardians. I am Ransom Rider, playing my favorite game, Destiny 2. We're in it to win it today. I have giddy anticipation for the coming seasons. Today's broadcast, Giddy Anticipation. Now, live in my Discord, I have a phenomenal Guardian, friend of mine, long term player, pushing back the darkness nonstop. It's Dom. Dom, how you feeling, buddy? How you feeling?
Good, good.
Guardians
How about
Dom
you?
had you were playing basketball, Dom, and you had an accident with the basketball on court. You ran into
Yeah.
some players that were rough and aggressive. What happened?
So I got the ball. I was running in for a layup, and someone pushed me, and I fell on my wrist, and I fractured two things.
Ah, Dom, that is sad news. Sad news. But the cast comes off soon, right?
Yeah, hopefully Tuesday.
This did waylay your career in that sport for a few weeks, though, right?
uh, Tuesday will be 5 weeks.
Is it over? Is the travel basketball? Is that stuff over?
No,
Oh, so
still going.
you will you go back to it when the cast comes off?
Yeah.
Rula, hello, hello, how are you? Guardians, this just popped up on my screen. This is breaking news. Bungie reward available for purchase. Exclusive limited time offer at the Bungie store. Congratulations. Only players with your perseverance against the most difficult foes and your dedication to the most challenging adventures have unlocked this offer. Thank you, Bungie. Thank you, Bungie. All right, now let me click that. Okay. Wait a minute. Another one? Bungie reward available for purchase. Congratulations. Okay, same message, Bungie. Somebody could write those a little bit differently. Dom, hang on, hang on. Open director. Let me meet up with friend, fellow guardian, Dom. I need to go to the tower, Dom. Guardians today, Jack, hello, Vol, hello. Now today, before these get cold, right? These are fresh out of the oven. I'm featuring a very special gamer snack. Guardians, gamer snack alert. I'm searching for the best gamer snacks from all over the world. This is a USA gamer snack. I have in my possession a chicken fry. This is a chicken french fry. It's like a chicken finger, but a french fry. Let's try it. Mmm. Oh my god. That is so good. I dipped this in a little bit of ketchup. Mmm. That is a winner, Guardians. That is in the top five. That is in the top five. It's made out of chicken, formed like a french fry, with a crispy crust. I like ketchup. I like honey mustard. I like barbecue. I have today a little bit of ketchup. Guardians, winner, winner, chicken dinner. Mmm.
That looks good.
Dom, I wish you were here. They put like 10 of these on my plate. They're delicious. So good. Now, Guardians, if I put gravy on these and cheese, could I serve these as poutine in Canada? We need answers. Where's the Canadians? Mmm. My gosh. Dom, what are we doing?
Whatever you want to do.
Jack, how are you, buddy? How are you? Well, Dom, I say we warm up. I have nothing at the Postal Service. That is unusual. I'm usually using the Postal Service as vault space. Hang on, Dom, because I saw something pop up. Is it reset already? I've been lollygagging today. I woke up this morning, Guardians, and it was heavy storms. Like heavy, shake the house kind of storm type stuff. And, I thought I might have to head to the basement for a minute because I'd been watching, all those TikToks about areas that have been hit by tornadoes. Here in the United States, we have tornadoes. And they're powerful, big monsters from Mother Nature that really can devastate everything in a huge region. I'm going to have another one of these, Jack. Don't hesitate to buy them because they are really good. You can also air fry those, but I'm Southern. We deep fry everything. We deep fry tomatoes. I'm Southern. Dom, have you ever had fried green tomatoes?
I don't think so.
They're good. They are good. They're a good little snack. I need to try some as a gamer snack. Oh, Rula, yes, I picked those up. I picked them up. Have they gone bad already? Guardians, in case you missed it, today's gamer snack was French fried chicken fingers. I love them.
My snack is some blue Sour Patch Kids.
Now, Dom, are those are super tangy, right? Like pucker your mouth tangy?
Um, Not really. They're just, I don't know how to explain it.
Cat,
A lot of
hello.
sugar on them.
All right, Dom, I'm going to look at this. Let's see. Where that popped up while I was here chatting with Dom. And the good thing about teamwork, we push back the darkness harder than ever before. Dom, let's go to the Lemming Harbor and just complete Thrillodrome for the fun of it on the hard version.
Oh, right. I could do one Vanguard, and then I have to go do something.
Oh, okay. That's all right. I'm going with you. Take us there.
Uh,
Mm. Cat, happy Sunday to you. Now, Guardians, I am double dipping, but this plate is just for me, and the ketchup is just mine. Like, I'm not sharing. These ones are mine. I'm a double dipper when it's just my plate. Years ago, I was having a big party for clients. A big party. I had about 400 people that were going to show, and I had it catered. I had everything catered. Phenomenal finger foods. The chicken fingers were absolutely spectacular. It was just finger foods. There was no sit down. And Guardians, confession. I didn't know what double dipping was. I had no idea. None. I had never heard of the term. And at the party, everybody was having fun. And one of the girls that was working the party, hello, Astrid, hello. Love her, Astrid, love you. I didn't know what double dipping was. So at the party, we had this huge spread. So everybody would have room to come up and grab what they wanted. And Astrid comes over to me and she says, Ransom, that guy right over there is double dipping repeatedly. I said, Astrid, what are you talking about? What is double dipping? She said, you don't know what double dipping is? And I said, no, I don't even know what you're talking about. It sounds like something that's X-rated that we don't need to be talking about at work. She said, no. He has his plate of chicken fingers. He dips it
Guardian,
into the ranch
scouts
sauce.
report that
He
pigs are losing
bites it,
hive or fighting
and then he
chickens
dips it
fast.
into the
We
ranch
cannot allow them
sauce
to gain
again.
control in this area.
Now, Guardians, what you were
Pick them
supposed to
off.
do is take the spoon and dip the ranch sauce out into your tray, your saucer, your plate. He wasn't doing that. He was taking his chicken finger and dipping it into the big bowl, the big giant bowl, after he'd bitten off of it. Once I knew what it was, I said, Astrid, we'll have to take it away. We'll have to have a fresh bowl, and let's just hover over there and not let anybody dip out of that bowl of ranch. They're going to have to use the barbecue or the honey mustard. But he stayed late. I went over and I just told him, I knew who it was. I said, let me get you a container of ranch. I know you love this. And I got a little container and dipped him out a couple of big spoonfuls of ranch. He had no idea. I don't know what Dom's doing. Are you doing this lost sector, Dom? I kind of lost track of where you went. You're
We
doing
gotta
this
go
lost
under.
sector. I'm coming. I'm coming. So, needless to say, that day, Guardians, that very day, I learned that double dipping wasn't something done between two consenting adults. It was taking a bite off of your vegetable, your chicken finger, whatever it may have been, and re-dipping it into the
But
sauce.
I think it's the source of that
I learned a lesson. I learned a really valuable lesson. So I then, from then on, when anything was catered, and I usually threw about 2 of those a year. If it was catered, I would tell the caterer the sauces have to be in a little individual container, just like this. And that's what we had to go for, because there are people that didn't know what double dipping was. I didn't know. But I had never double dipped in my life. It just had never occurred to me to double dip. But here with my own private ketchup, I'm a double dipper. Double dipper. So, little learning lessons. What does that have to do with Destiny, you're saying? What's it got to do with Destiny? Double dipping, you could double dip with 2 special weapons. Would that be a double dip? You're double dipping into the special weapons pool? I don't know. I'm trying to catch up with Dom. I'm running, Dom. I'm running. I do really like this one. This is so much fun. It's one of my favorite strikes, Nightfalls, Grandmasters. Kevin, how are you? Raging Girl Gamer, it is good to see you. Raging Girl Gamer, I've got to get over to your YouTube channel and see what you've been doing. I got to get over there and give you some thumbs up and see what you've been into. All right, my chicken fingers are getting cold. I'm going to have another one. Guardians, I wished you were here. We'd just all pile up on these chicken fingers and we'd have a good time munching on these things. Walter, I do.
Great son.
That's me.
Soupy had a good idea in chat. He said something about like the new exotic that I could get at one point or something.
Which I
Like
missed it.
exotic
Soupy, which
quest.
exotic? Which one is it, Dom, that you need? Because I'm glad to help.
a navigator, or a hierarchy of needs.
Oh, okay. Well, you can do Spire of the Watcher and get that.
I could do that later, maybe, because I have to go watch a movie.
All right. Well, holler at me. I'm glad to help you with Spire of the Watcher. You know, we ran it yesterday.
All right. If you're not on like streaming, I'll like
Well,
Discord
I'm gonna
message you.
stream. If I can, Dom. I'm gonna be back exclusive. Do you have Twitch?
Yeah.
All right, because this evening I'll be exclusive on Twitch because we're gonna play music.
Oh, that's nice.
So I'm glad to help you get it. If I'm here, you hesitate to come on in and we'll work on getting it for you.
All right.
So you've never done this one before. This is new for you, right?
Yeah. I haven't played Destiny in a while, so.
Welcome back, Dom. You've been missed. Okay, Praetorian Visage. I'm gonna have to color this Praetorian Visage.
No, wrong
Where
button.
is it? All right, I'm liking this look, Guardians. It's a new look. I'm trying it out. Soupy. Oh, it goes away at reset tomorrow.
All right.
So,
Yeah.
or reset on Tuesday. Yeah, Dom, the navigator otherwise is tragically awful to try to get it. You know, it's from Ghost
How
of
do you
the
get it?
Deep.
Oh, nope. Hierarchy of needs it is.
Oh, the bow, I'd want the navigator if you're going to use strand any.
Mm.
But no. What I'm saying is we just run Spire and you can get it.
Yeah.
These fallen, these taken, they're all just rotten. None of them no good. They're no good, they're no good, baby, you're no good. But it gives us a job. We Guardians here in Destiny, we got job security. We're overrun. Guardians, if you missed it yesterday, I did get a really phenomenal exotic ship, and the lore on it was incredible. It spoke a lot about what we think could be the Winnower. That basically the Witness was just a tool. He was a tool. And no, I don't say that with affection. He was a tool. And we find out that basically, you know, he wasn't the end all of anything. Somebody empowered him to be able to do the things that he did. They gave him the knowledge. That's what that lore implied yesterday. And I will say, I was thoroughly happy about the lore. I liked reading it a lot because we know that things are going to get really good again. Dom Soupy's giving you some real good advice.
All right. I'll look. Oh,
Kevin, I don't know. Dom is going to have to leave. When do you have to leave, Dom?
right after this. Right after this.
Oh, he's leaving right after we finish this.
Yeah. Yeah. So he's good. He's good.
For those of you who don't know, I do have a war table chat with Dom. Dom started playing when he was 5 years old. Really, a little bit before that. they taped
Yeah,
his
I was
hands
just
to the
turning.
controller and said play. And he became a, triple S tier gamer that way. And he has turned, he's a little bit, older than that now, of course. But I think that Dom is probably the youngest player I've really ever played consistently with that I'm aware of. And Dom has been a member of Coterie of Arms. Ooh, goodness.
It's gone.
For a while, and he's exceptional in every way. And it's always been a joy to hang out with him. Ali, how are you? But Kevin, are you on? Are you playing?
This town looks like it could have been abandoned yesterday.
I know you
Let's keep
hang
it
out
so
with me
well.
sometimes from work, Kevin, so I wasn't sure.
And okay, that's good. I could still well skate.
But yeah, whatever you need to work on, Dom, I am glad to lend a hand.
Thank you, thank you.
Somebody's warlocking all over the place.
That might be me.
I knew it was you. I can hear those fingers snapping. The earth was shaking, and you shook me all night long. I miss this as a Grandmaster, Guardians. Because this was good. Even as a strike, it is good. This is tasty goodness. Not as good as my gamer snack today, but good all the same. Alright, we know the monster is gonna come out at any moment. I got a thunder crash ready. Burning down.
Above, she's above.
How dare you strike at me, sir? I have been knighted by the queen.
That did it. The sludge is draining.
Canty, how are you, buddy? You started playing when you were 16? Oh, you will be 19 in 5 months? I've been playing Destiny for 11 years. But I started out on Destiny, in the beginning. I'm a double D gamer. But I'm an original gamer. I started out with pinball machines, and then we progressed into, electronics. Really, probably the first big major. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! The first big major electronic game that swept the world, was it really Pac-Man? I think Pac-Man, Miss Pac-Man, Galaga, Dig Dug, Frogger. I played all of those. I grew up in a very small, isolated region, the Appalachians and the Smoky Mountains, and there just wasn't a lot there. Not even television, because we didn't get signals. But, okay, Dom, you're gonna be hard to get, but I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit. How dare you, sir? Watch him try to keep me away from Dom. 2 words for you. Do your laundry. Those clothes are looking a little rough and ragged. And why is he running around with all the taken?
We gotta do this fast.
All right, I'm trying to clear it as fast as I can. I got you. I got you. They just keep coming. I felt like the density of enemies in this, it's good. This is good enemy density. Now the old witch is gonna come streaming out of here, yelling, hollering, making a fuss. But we got something to calm her down. It's what we do. We're locked, we're loaded, and we're ready. Oh, cat Space Invaders. Oh my gosh. I spent dollars upon dollars upon dollars on Space Invaders. I really did. I love Space Invaders. Get out of the lava. I love Space Invaders.
Guardian down.
Hi, Ransom. I kinda have to.
I got you, Dom. I got you. Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto. Dominant. Dominant.
Okay. Ransom, I kinda have to go.
Oh, already? He's almost dead. Let me thunder crash him. That got him.
Nice.
Zavala, we did it. The pass is
I was
clear.
just extending the fun. I had a thunder crash ready.
Perhaps next time.
Thank you, Dom, for coming and hanging out with me.
Trying to seize territory
Thank you.
here.
Alright. Have a good day.
All right. Canty, you were 16 or 17? Henry Lucas. Hello, hello. I'm finishing up my gamer snack. Why is Dom not showing up in the clan? That don't make no sense. Did Dom change his name? Alright, return to orbit. Get me out of here. Alright, this is my last one, Guardian. This is my last gamer snack of the day. Oh my god. Henry, it's chicken fried French fries. Chicken French fries. And I had never had them before. Like, I love chicken fingers and I love chicken nuggets. I had never had chicken fries. Is that what it was, Soupy? These are chicken fries. It's the gamer snack of the day, and they are definitely in the top 5 for me. I love them. Oh, Henry, I'm supposed to be on TikTok. Vol said he was going to check it for me. It says I'm there today. Now, I did have 2 streams yesterday. I had a dual stream on TikTok and YouTube. And then this stream should be TikTok and YouTube. And then this evening, I'll be back to do an exclusive with music on Twitch. Oh, TikTok. TikTok. I'm thinking Twitch. I tried to stream on TikTok and I had to get a certificate. I think they told me, and they weren't allowing any more gamers on there. So I didn't get the certificate. I think you can get around that. I do have, I think, 1,100 followers on TikTok. So I do have the ability to do longer videos. I'm going to move that plate before I knock that ketchup over. I do have the ability to stream longer, if I'm not mistaken, do longer videos on TikTok.
If this is the last time, live well.
But, I just haven't got around to it because I do a dual stream already. But Henry, I appreciate you letting me know that. I probably need to look at it. And then for like what, 8 months, I've been thinking, that they were going to take TikTok away. And I love TikTok. I like TikTok. There's a lot of people on there that are so creative that I follow them and watch their little skits. I have a good time with it. All right, now who's here? Is Soupy here or is Soupy at work? Holding a grenade, hello. Rula, how are you, buddy? Bentley, sit on this. The Killer Theo and Orion, hello to you. Everyone in my friends list, hello, Guardians. We must make a fist and punch a hole into the darkness so that the light shines through. Make a fist. Make two fists. So, what do I need to get into? All right, yesterday I did a lot of this stuff. Complete each cyst in under 4 minutes. 10 points. Complete all encounters in the Sunder Doctrine dungeon with a full fire team of Solar. Soupy, I understand, but Soupy, I enjoy hanging out with you. You've got a calming voice and a great demeanor, and you're always phenomenal to hang out with. Soupy Sandwich. Okay, this I need to do. As an Arc Strider, rapidly defeat targets while using Tempest Strike. Okay, so I need to change over to a Hunter. I need to get kills on a Tempest Strike, and I think that's a Hunter, isn't it? Oh, Soupy, I'm glad to hear it. I'm sure it's much deserved. Henry, thank you. And Havoc is here. Havoc, hello, hello. Havoc, are you seeing what Henry's saying? Are you seeing what Henry's saying? I need to be streaming on TikTok. Tick, tock, tick, tick, tock. Man, that's not even a clock you're talking about. All right, I'm on my Hunter, right? And does this still show up? Yes. As an Arc Strider, rapidly defeat targets using Tempest Strike. Tempest Strike. What is Tempest Strike? What is Tempest Strike? I don't even know. What is it? Hunters? What is a Tempest Strike? Silk Strike. Am I on the wrong class? Dazzy, it's on Arc, Tempest Strike, Gathering Storm, Storm's Edge, Arc Staff. Lucas, I need to check into it. What do I need to do here? I don't see where it says that. Let me look at it again. As an arc strider, rapidly defeat targets while using Tempest Strike. As an arc strider. A Tempest Strike. Okay, here it is. I have to use this. Guardians, I have not been on my hunter in a long time. A long time. So I'm going to have to get this done. This armor, it's all messed up. It's no good. What do I do here? Lucky Pants? I guess I'm going to go Stompies. Oh, you are kidding me. I don't have a 2020 here, so I'm just going to have to live with this. Oh, Doc Martin, how are you? I got to get 250 kills. Where would I get that at? Where would I do that? Maybe Spire of the Watcher? Guardians, I gotta get this. I'm on a hunter, and you Guardians, I don't often play a hunter. This could be embarrassing. I mean, I have many embarrassing moments, but this could be tragically awful. This could be, I could be giddy with anticipation of trying to do better. Henry, what have you been up to? What have you been up to, Henry? I need to know. It's always good to see you in here. All right. Take control. Get off the Sparrow, the surfboard. Now, accept a gift from the 9. I'm taking everything I can get. If they're offering to give me something, I'm taking it. I'm taking it. Henry, I do have a couple of monitors here, which, you know, is the good part of it. I do have a couple of monitors. Thank you, everybody, for the thumbs up on today's broadcast. You know, I'm getting close to hitting, you know, a few goals. I want to try to hit on YouTube. I'm trying to hit. Really, I want to try to get to 5,000 by the end of the year. That's my goal. I feel like that's obtainable. Ma'am, did you give me everything? I'm taking everything she's got. I'm giving it all I got. I'm giving it all I got. Hello, emissary. I like your paint job. I like your paint job. Let's take a look at her again. You may have lost your shoes, but you still have your smile. The emissary. She's unhappy in that shell. Get her out of there. Get her out of there. Now, I need to go in and just do this for, you know, just the enemies at the front. She's got a foot fetish. She lost her shoes. She wants everybody to see her feet. They painted her up and sent her out for everyone to look at her.
An old acquaintance among the hidden tells me that a Seraph complex recently powered on for the first time since the collapse.
A lot of people, Ollie, are into feet. There's a lot of people that like pretty feet. It's why we have pretty sandals.
As a potential pillory
Men have good sandals. Women have good sandals.
to its systems, they'll use it to wrest
I've got, I wear some Birkenstocks a lot. I like the Birkenstocks. I like that cork in the bottom. Look, we're all, hey, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. What are y'all getting on to me about? Different body parts appeal to different people. Some people like hands, and there are hand models. There are hand models that make their living off of having pretty hands. There are feet models that do that do shoes. You want pretty feet if you're wearing sandals. We all know it. I just said it out loud. Ollie, foot not. Oh. But yes, definitely, and sandal season has been on us for a couple of weeks. Jason, I was looking at these and thinking of you. Let me show it to you. Let's see. What is it? Right here, I need to do Sword Dance Trial and Moth Infested Cavern Trial. And I'll get 10 points. 10 points. Oh, Doc Martin. Absolutely not. Guardians, way back when. I'm going to tell this tale, but I'm removing the names to protect the innocent. Way back when. I had, an acquaintance come in from California, flew in from California, and, I still had things to do. I still had to work, do all that kind of stuff. I've got to build my super. And I had things to do, right? Ugh, she's getting nasty with me. So I told my friend, I said, I am gonna have to go to get a mani-pedi. I've got a very important client meeting, and I had to use my fingers to point a lot, like new product features, new developments, new artwork, and my fingers were always on display. And nobody wants, an ugly finger now. Let's just be direct. We're all gamers here. And I was in a position where my hands were looked at a lot, and I had to go and I would get a mani-pedi. Now, I didn't wear sandals to work, but it was just a little treat. Every once in a while, treat yourself. You got to treat yourself. And I worked a lot of hours, so I went in to get my mani-pedi, and I told my friend who was here, I said, just come on with me. Otherwise you're just going to be at the house all day alone. Come on with me to get a mani-pedi. Guardians, I am telling you, the shoes and the socks came off, and I do not think that they'd ever seen the light of day. I don't think they'd ever seen the light of day. And the girl that always, worked on my feet and hands was like, oh no. And she pulled me over to the side when I was doing just, my general hand washing. Oh my gosh, these things, they're vile. Okay, that's what I gotta be using. Why haven't I been using more of that? So, I did say, okay, well, do what you can. But Guardians, my friend had never had a mani pedi, never. I was kind of surprised because we know that looking at the latest information, more men are, partaking of a mani pedi. And if you haven't tried it, I want you to go out and treat yourself at some point. Give yourself a little treat. But that was the frightening part when she pulled those socks off. It was obvious. It was obvious. Alright, I got rid of the imminent danger. And now I just really want to try to focus on my little spin. I'm going to need them to amass. What are you doing here? He was waiting to ambush me. Alright, maybe I can get a spin up here. Oh no, I've gone and used that. I'm going to let it build up. Superman. She did the best she could, and they did look better. But she told him, you're going to have to go see like a podiatrist. You're going to have to go see a podiatrist. But, yeah, just give yourself a treat. That's all. That's all. I killed nothing. Why did I do a spin? Why did I spin there? Superman, how are you? Oh, Ollie, they'll take care of you, buddy. They'll take care of you. Mainly, it was just really a build-up of time on the hill, and that can get real rough. You don't want them to, crack or do anything like that. Stop spinning! I need to stop spinning. I gotta get rid of these big ones and get that spin back up. Yes, they did. They did. That's what happened. And, I'm hoping that they, continued to treat themselves. Boom in your face. Boom in your face. Alright, I just want to get these spins done. I gotta wait for it to rebuild. I like these little ones, and I like them to gang up. I want them to gang up. Ooh, look at all of these. Maybe I can get them in a big old mass over here. Come on now, I need everybody to group. Group hug, group hug. Hello, hello. You know how we roll here. We roll right into their face with a locked and loaded gun. That's how we roll. I don't like your looks, sir. Superman says, did they do the change where you kill enemies and get weapon drops? Yes, they have. We got weapon drops yesterday. Soupy was here. And Nikki and I came in, and Soupy got drops. This is a powerful This little move with the hunter, it's powerful. I'm liking it. Ooh, she faked me out. You faked me out, ma'am. Her programming was better than the others. Let's drop in on him. Hello, how you doing? Holy cow. That's good. That is good. Jason, what are you up to? I may have missed something. Oh, my gambler's dodge will refresh your melee. Okay, so if I dodge around enemies, that's what I need to do. I need to dodge around enemies. All right, I don't use... Woo-wee! That was a good knockout. I don't use my hunter a lot, but Ali, thank you, buddy. I'm going to try that. Oh, nice one. Nice one. I got that back. How dare you? Let's get this one gone too. Missed me. I know you missed me. Ali, thank you for that, buddy, because that's working. I need everybody to line up. Single file. Now, if I can go down here and dodge around the enemy, I'll get it back. Holy cow! Kaboom! Kaboom! Why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends? This is not going to take as long as I had envisioned, because this hunter is absolutely rocking and rolling. I'm going to need a bunch of you to group up. I need to maximize my impact. All right, maybe I have to take these down to get some to come in. That stood in my way. I'll give him some malts. Munch on that. Munch on that. Woo! They just keep coming. Look down here, Guardians. This is a party, and I've been invited. Oh, yes. The hunter is so mobile. This is like, you know, an early cell phone in the 80s. Good mobility, but, you know, a little bit needs some fine tuning with the proper build. I could be an iPhone. I could be an iPhone. Super mobile. All right, where are they? Come on out. Come on out. I must sit right here and just wait on everybody to amass. Join up, Vex. Join up. Ali, you know, a few words of wisdom like what you just gave me, it can improve your game. It can improve. I feel like I'm better already for it. I do probably, need to get a good build because I just went through and checked a few things. I need to get a better build. Ooh, somebody fired at me. No, I used that. I didn't want to do that. Wow. No wonder Havoc has been stuck on a hunter for, 8 years. Look at that. He followed me in. I'm just waiting. I'm here waiting for a Vex like you to come into my life. Woo! This is a vexing situation. Now, let's take a look at this, Guardians. Where am I on what I needed to do? Let's take a look at it. We got to keep up with the objective. That hasn't moved. That has not moved. As an Arc Strider, defeat targets while using Tempest Strike. Tempest Strike? Am I an Arc Strider? I feel like something's wrong here. Nothing really says Arc Strider. So nothing was moving. Kevin, what exotic should I be using? I was using Moth Keepers because I wasn't sure. Oh no, Superman. Surely they wouldn't have done that to me. That's no good. I feel like that's not right. That's what I feel like. All right, let's take a look at this one more time and just see if I can do one. So it's 125 of 250. All right, let's go out and do it. Look at them. There's a bunch of them down here, just ready and waiting. Now, I obviously got a lot of them right there. Let's take a look. I got one. That gave me credit for one. Now, sir, you just gotta have to calm down. 3 went down. 3 went in and 3 went down. I got credit for 1. I got credit for 1. I'm feeling like I was cheated. Could it be where could it be the location? New subclass. Ooh, fancy. I'm going to go see if I can get more just in a regular planetary function. I need to function. Dazzy, it does say I have to use. It does say I have to use Tempest Strike. Does it say I have to kill them with Tempest Strike? Okay, Dazzy, I'm going to try it. I'm going to try just punching everything. I'm going to throw down a flag here at the rally flag point on the moon. Okay, thank you, Guardian. L bar 5. Thank you, buddy. I always put a flag down. I put a flag down. It's how we roll. It's how we roll.
It is yours.
All right, let's go over. Thank you, Eris Morn, from another time and place. Multiple kills using Tempest Strike. But, I mean, several did go down there, Kevin. They went down. Let's find out, exactly what's going on. Alright, that was awful. I shouldn't have done that. Alright, I got 3 seconds added there, so those should have been mine. No, come back, little monsters. I knew what was going to happen. I couldn't resist. I did that deliberately. I had a plan. I keep wanting to throw a shield down. I keep, thinking shield. Shields now. All right, I feel like those were mine. Whee! My gosh, that ogre. You got a big foot, sir. You might need to see a specialist. All right, let's check it out. How did that do? 130. I got 130, so 3 of those. I was at what, 127 before? And I've got to get all the way to 250? 250. Ring my bell, ring my bell. Dun, da, 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 da. All right, I'm going to go over here and grab this because this guy looks serious. I think he's a serious gamer. 3. Guardians, we all saw it. It's on digital. I got 3 right there. And we all know 1 is the loneliest number that you ever knew. Let's go attack this big ogre. Hello, sir. How dare you? One is the loneliest number that you ever knew. You know, Thunderlord, it still packs some punch. I created a lightning storm all my own. All right, I just need to get these kills. I'm gonna try a few more before, you know, I switch back to my Titan. These witches, they're my #1 nuisance. I vote the witches as the #1 nuisance. Way to go. Way to go, Roscoe. Way to go. Way to go, Roscoe. Way to go. That was definitely more than 1. I'm getting more than 1. Reloading, reloading. Each time you kill multiple enemies, Superman, I know, why is that so? I'm just getting 1 at a time. All right. That's a lot to ask of a poor old hunter just trying to make his way through the wilderness that is Destiny 2. All right, I could get 3 of those before I leave. Plenty of ammo. Woo, I'm going crazy. So a punch would count as 1 too, right? A punch would count. Oh, I do like this machine gun. Boom in your face, ma'am. Look at that. Look at that. I killed like 5 in a row. Somebody's sparrow is burning. I'm burning for you. Turn out the lights. I want to do bad things to you. Oh, is it only the sliding melee that counts? Not my punch? While sliding. So I need to fix this up for bolt charge. So is that really, these are there? There's not a lot here. Oh, Kevin, do you think so? I'm afraid I would be, dead all the way around. I don't know if there's three people. Kevin, are you wanting to play? I don't know if there's three people right now that's on. But I mean, I am willing to try one. Oh no, witches. Wait a minute. Can I get anything around here? I'm looking for, well, it doesn't matter if I take down a bunch. I only get credit for one. I've been looking for groups and, that really doesn't work. Woo! I am amplified. What do I do when I don't finish that totally? No! One got through. Why, oh why? Did you lead me this way? Alright, these guys, they are needing the help. I can feel it. We're not communicating, but telepathically in the waves. The tetrahedral waves. Yeah, something like that. Alright, how did I do on that? How did I do? Let's look. 135. Alright. Hunter. That's going to take a long time, and I think I can get that, just tooling around somewhere. So, back I go to my favorite character, Titan. Kevin, make it look good, buddy. Make it look good. Toss that furniture around. Should I go in? Do I have the guns I need? Let me find my battler. Thank you, the kid. Guillermo, the kid. Guillermo. I hope I got that right. I hope I did. How are you, buddy? Hello, hello. I need the battler. I feel like it should have been in some of these recent ones. Maybe it's been a while. The Slammer Adept, someone asked me about that earlier. I do have several of them. Here's the battler. Alright, now I feel like maybe what? Some type of sidearm? Some type of sidearm. And what kind of sidearm would I want to take in here? Are any of these any good? Thank you, Superman. Thank you, buddy. You know, maybe a disorienting grenade. You know, maybe a disorienting grenade could be a good thing. Vulpecula 180. Would Vulpecula do a thing to help me? I'm thinking, but Ali, I'm thinking about going into Trials of Osiris for a few, and everybody loves a hand cannon in there. They love a hand cannon. Krimel's dagger, especially. Oh, Jason, I've switched back over to my Titan. I've switched back over to my Titan. Kevin, thank you, buddy. Thank you. Which Krimel's dagger is the best? Slideways with kill clip, adagio, or precision instrument? Precision instrument. Krimel's dagger with slideways, precision instrument, dealing sustained damage. That won't help me. Kill clip. Reloading after a kill grants increased damage. I don't even know that that's going to help because I would have to get... I don't think I have a good Krimel's dagger. I feel like I need another one. Maybe I just need to take Rose in. You know, I always say that, and then I get Rose in there, and I never am really that good with it. Okay, I don't need to keep that. I'm not a big hip fire from the hip person. But I did think I had some more 2020s. $2020s, where are you? Where are the 2020s when I need one? I need several. Because I'm thinking that maybe I should take Rose up. Slide shot. Would it be better 92 versus 84? A 120, a 140. So should I take Rose? Every time I use Rose, I end up DED. I'm not one of those that's, you know, is fantastic. Midnight Coup. Could I do kinetic tremors? Wow, maybe Midnight Coup would be good in there. Maybe. Okay, I don't know. I feel like maybe just go in this new ship. That thing's too big. I can't look at that. I can't look at that big ship. Let's do this one. And I haven't used my Griffin. I haven't used it at all. Not once. So, do I want to go in there for a moment? What am I going to take in, Guardians? Peace Bond, it'll be all over the place. Is Adjudicator any good? The Adjudicator, is it any good? So I got 14 in the mag. If I take in 14 versus what? They're both at 14. Rose is at 84, 84. Slide shot is pretty important. I don't know. Guardians, I just don't know. Jason, did you see what I was talking about earlier? Keep these in mind for a little bit later. Going fast. Complete each cyst in under 4 minutes. Ali, the Rose is better. Rose is better. Alright, I'm going to fly into this and just see, can I do anything in here? Crucible. Trials of Osiris. Now, don't judge me, Guardians. I've not been in here in a couple of weeks. I'm going to go in and play just a couple of rounds and see how I do. Oh, Jason, I might have missed it. I might have missed it. Oh, and it's gone way on up. All right. New color shader. I probably should have gone dark. Guardians, if you missed it earlier, I did a gamer snack that's definitely in my top 5. It is in my top 5. Oh, Vanguard 1, congratulations on your Lighthouse run. It takes me a little while to get into the swing of things.
I just realized I was muted. Good morning, Ransom.
Hey, Holden, how are you, buddy?
I'm doing all right. How are you?
I'm doing good. I'm feeling brave today, and so I'm stepping into Trials of Osiris.
Nice. What was the gamer snack you were talking about?
Oh, Holden, I had a gamer snack that was so good. Oh, I couldn't move. I was still suffering from the effects of that freeze thing. Big, how are you? I had a gamer snack that was chicken fries. It was looked like French fries, but it was made out of chicken. And they're in my top 5. They are in my top 5.
Were they made like? Did you make them, or did somebody else make them,
They were
or like from a
pre-made. They
restaurant?
were pre-made.
Okay, like frozen, bought frozen.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, nice.
Wow, he got me fast. Big, how are you, buddy? Hello, hello. This is my first game in trials in several weeks, and we've been laminated, or as they say in other parts of the country, eliminated.
Yeah,
But yeah, Holden,
you're
they were
fighting.
so good. You know, you could air fry them, deep fry them, bake them. There were a lot of
Honestly,
different methods.
I can't live without an air fryer anymore. Like I have to have it.
Yeah, well, you would really love these if you like a nugget or a chicken finger, because they were just really good. And I even thought, if I
The
pour gravy on these and put cheese, could this be poutine?
Yeah.
And it would just be
The
chicken instead of a potato fry.
You'd call it either poulet poutine or poutine poulet.
I got 2 in a row! I can rule this game! Holy moly! Get him, Guardians! Get him! We were laminated. I do like Battler, Guardians. It brings a smile to my face and joy to my heart. The Battler. Oh, man, oh, man. Go pull them out, Guardian, because you know they're going to be heavily, heavily focused on taking you down.
Yeah, so chicken fries poutine is definitely a thing. That would be delicious.
Holden, really? So I would use a gravy and cheese on top of it?
Yeah, cheese curds, and either I mean whatever gravy you want, really. But most gravies in Canada are mushroom based, so they have like that umami punch.
Ooh, Holden, I can do that. I can do that and make the gravy and everything here homemade. I'm number
Yeah,
one.
like shiitake and cremini and yeah, that'd be so
Oh,
good.
yes, I love. There's a lot of mushrooms that I really love.
Yep, they're so good.
Man, I got one. I'm on fire. I should have hugged the wall. I need to be a wall hugger.
Yep.
I need to watch more of Grenadier Jake and learn strategy, locations, weapons. There's an artistry to Trials of Osiris.
Yeah, peak shooting is the best way to go, it seems.
Now, I'm not mad at myself on that. I did get a few there. I got a few. I'm going to look at that again. Let me give these guys some of these. This doesn't take me back in. I'm always thinking it's going to pull me right back in. I finished number 1, and I defeated 6 opponents. I need to screenshot it, frame it, hang it in my room. That was a good one for me. That was a good one. Shout out to
Yeah,
the
your
other
team.
team. It was well played, and they won that. Thank you, Ollie. Big, what are you doing? Are you playing? Now, I know that I am definitely, not somebody that can be easily taken to the lighthouse. I know that I have growth. I need to grow. Who else is in here? Maybe Mork
If
is in
if
here. Queen of Metal, where have you been? Where you been, girl? We've been missing you. Queen of Metal. How are you? Hello, hello. Are you playing Trials of Osiris today? But Ollie, thank you, buddy. Thank you. I have to find people that are like skilled professionals. Like the professionals that are so phenomenal, you just can't believe how good they are. and I don't see the guys that I normally play with on right now. Not the belt is here.
I'm not the greatest, but I'd take a crack at trials today.
Oh, oh, Holden, you come on in. You come on in. Dwight,
If you
how
don't
are you,
mind.
buddy? Thank you so much for that. Now, I do need this for a weekly seasonal quest. Seasonal challenges. Somewhere back in here, there's something for trials. Complete the nether activity with at least 3 corrupted boons. Corrupted boons.
Yeah, the ones that give a trade-off.
Oh, here it is, Guardians. It is on week 10. Win multiple rounds of Trials of Osiris. I have won 7 rounds since way back in week 10. Well, Queen of Metal, welcome back. And I know people are so thrilled to be able to play with you for the trials. Because I know it's a challenge to get in there and do that. So I'm 7 of 20. This is XP plus, plus, plus. That's a lot of pluses, and I need a lot of pluses. Holden, let me know when you're ready.
Um, Let me just take a look at trials report and see what's meta.
Val, thank you so much. Ali,
Didn't they
you know,
buff
I have
lately?
Ali since I began. Since I began, I have definitely improved because I have been to the lighthouse, 16 or 17 times at this point. And of course, I never have earned the ship that I want. The season 17 ship is the one I want. But I would take the Scarab, the Ladybug of Space. I would take that.
All right, let's do it.
Oh, Big, you were in trials also? How are you doing, Big? How are you doing? I want to see what Holden put on. What's meta? Oh, Redrix, Anonymous, Autumn, and Wardcliff. Let's go in, Holden. Now remember, these are, as always, this is for fun. This is for fun. Scientists will study these matches 100 years from now, and they will say, you had a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Holden, you've got to get a pass. I'll fly you there now.
Oh, dang. I am so out of the loop.
It's the little things, Guardians. We got to have a ticket to get in the front door.
That's... you should be able to buy a ticket from space. That's silly.
Nikki, how are you? Nikki, thank you for hanging out with me last night. It's good to have you back home and behind the computer, Nikki. You pound those buttons and show them what for, how to. I'm going to go in and just try to have a little bit of fun in this. Look, I had a good gamer snack today, so it's already a win. Those little chicken fries were one of the best I've ever had. I hope they sell them in Canada, Holden, because I think you would like them.
Well, so I hope that Beyond Meat or Impossible Foods do some fake chicken fries because that's what I'd be down for.
I think they do. I think they do. But you could make them
I'll,
yourself.
I could just get the
Now wait a minute.
yeah,
The
I could
Beyond
do it.
Meat, is that lab grown meat or is that a plant based meat?
It's plant-based.
They use proteins and things out of meat. They had like some scientists study flavor profiles.
Yeah. Oh, I'm glad that you brought us to the tower actually, because I just finished a gold spire run and I have so many engrams to clear out.
Nikki, they're always fun. They're fun until I'm down to, like needing the one last win to get somewhere and then you lose. That's what always was the punch in the face. That would break your teeth out. That punch was so hard. But they've kind of corrected that. They've corrected it. But I do like to watch. Other players go in and make it. I study what they do. Grenader Jake has raided my channel before. Brought in. I think the last time he stopped by, he had 1,700 people with him, and he's always a delight to watch him get in and just destroy the battlefield that is Trials or PvP.
Yeah.
Jason, I know you were correct. You were correct. I will not put up any type of, argument with you because you just are stating the facts. The facts. I really need the shotgun. That's why I'm here. I have an ulterior motive to the fun. Shotguns. Oh, maybe I can pick something else up from him. I better run down there and just make sure.
Oh, you can focus the normal version of the Inquisitor already. That's cool.
Human minds and artificial bodies.
Guardian, the trials of Osiris have returned.
Ooh, I'm glad I stopped by.
This is a duty, a promise to follow through.
Hello, Saint. They have painless dent removal, buddy. You can get those dents fixed. Or invest in a new helmet. Here's what I want, what I really, really want. And I've got 65 trials engrams. And I've got 16 Osirian ciphers. So, I can do some shopping. I can even buy this plain one, but I want the adept version. I want the adept version.
We want the adept version.
Once you go adept, you don't go back. Adept versions of the weapons inside Destiny 2. Have you earned one?
I'm ready.
We're ready, Guardians. We're going in. Now remember, it's not evil that we face. It is our fellow Guardians. We are simply here to sharpen our skill set, to be better prepared when the enemy attacks. This is...
Ransom,
Go ahead.
Sorry, I cut you off.
No, that's all right.
I was just gonna say, if we play with 3 people, it's slightly harder, but also we're guaranteed an extra adept if all of our wins are with a group of 3.
Really?
Yeah.
Chat, is there somebody out there that wants to play? Because Holden and I will pick up a third. We'll make this fun.
So if we get a 3-win streak, and we're playing with 3 people every game, then we're guaranteed 2 adepts when we hit the 7 wins on the card.
Big, you come on in, because I know you're a pro. Brig has been to the lighthouse like 700 times. It's substantial. You already have a win streak, Big. You better go ahead and get it. Go ahead and get it, but when you're done, come on in. Oh, you've had 200 trips to the 200, 600. It's all the same when it's trips to the lighthouse. But Big, yeah, come in and hang out with us. We'll just do some for fun once you get your trip to the lighthouse. Big, now, come on. We know you shine a light in very dark places, but it's all right. I mean, you're going to be 10 times, 100 times better than what I'm going to end up doing. And remember, ultimately, I might carry on about wanting the ship, wanting the shotgun, but we are here just to hang out and have good times. Guardians, that's gaming at its best. When you leave and you feel like, wow, I had fun. That was a successful session of gaming. And today's, broadcast is Giddy Anticipation. I am in anticipation of going to the tower in Trials of Osiris, the lighthouse. I need that season 17 ship. I need it. I want it. I've got to have it. And I would take the Ladybug Scarab as well. Phoenix, how are you? It's good to see you. Thanks for
Well, that
playing with
reminds
me
me,
the other day, Phoenix. Thank you. Dead
I got the
Cliffs.
Scarab Ghost Shell.
The Dead
Trials of
Cliffs.
Osiris.
European Dead Zone. Are we going to get the EAZ back? The European Aerial Zone?
I don't know.
I feel like if we can fly those gigantic chunks of Earth, they could have built a bubble over the last city instead of a wall. The bubble would have
think if
protected
we-
us from people coming from space. The wall simply protects us from land dwellers.
Guardians, you will pick up fallen friends and put down smug opponents.
Holy.
Oh my gosh, that hunter is moving! He's moving, he's shaking! The earth was quaking and he took me down! Despaired. Despaired, I like that emblem you're wearing, buddy. It's fancy. Where did you get it?
Your team is fallen.
Big, when we come out of here, you're coming in. We were laminated?
Your opponent celebrated a lead.
That hunter was moving so fast, my eyes could barely keep track.
Guardian down.
1 minute left, my friend. Only one.
He
ally
got
is
me.
left.
I barely could see him, but he got me in a headshot. He was assisted by Istraz. Istraz.
Takes the net.
Istraz. They did well there, Guardians. They played smooth.
We're playing a group of 3, so even if we get a loss, it wouldn't count. I think. But we're not at any wins yet, so it doesn't matter.
Wow, why has everybody always got a faster weapon than I have?
Ally is left. It did damage. Only one enemy is left.
Might be
Way
okay
to go,
here.
Holden. Way to go.
1 minute
Our
left.
teammate can maybe get a revive. Oh, we got.
He was
staffy.
trying, Holden. He was trying.
Slow you down.
Yeah, he got chaperoned just like I did.
Your fire team is falling behind. Reload. Breathe. Retake the match.
You calm down, Saint 14. You're too happy about us falling behind.
Coming from behind. Coming from behind.
Fight until you have nothing
They
left.
wiped us.
Oh,
away.
that was Cloud Strike.
Down. Try again.
That hurt. That hurt.
Opposing team is looking to steal victory.
Blinded by the light. No, Cloud Strike.
Guardian down.
Dude, chaperone is so stupid.
Only one ally is left.
That freeze grenade. Oh my gosh.
Only one enemy is left. Next time, my friend. Next time.
That freeze grenade is so awful.
One loss.
It covers like a 2 football radius. 2 football fields. Not just the ball. Holden, we may have lost the match, but you get a seat at the table for your fashion today.
Thank you.
All right, Big, I'm going to give you an invite. 594, thank you, buddy. I won one match earlier. Well,
Wait a
one
minute.
round. I won one round.
I know what happened there. I'm running a 1900 machine gun. Of course I'm gonna get spanked.
They took you to the
Oh
woodshed,
my
Holden, with your 1900
goodness.
machine gun.
And I just deleted a 2020 heavy that I could have infused into it. What am I doing? Hold up.
Big, thank you, buddy. Thank you. 594, thank you. I believe I can
Just
win.
throw on. Ah, that's so frustrating. All right, let's go.
All right, we're going back in.
Big's in.
We're going back in. Listen, Guardians, what I do and what you should think about this is you use the stones of loss to build steps to victory. That's what you got to do. That's what you got to do. Build the stones of lost into steps to victory. And I see that Big has the Scarab of the Skies on, and it looks good, Big. It looks real good.
Thank you.
Let's see what Big has got on here. He's got the Scarab Sparrow as well. That's a menacing monster to come up behind you. Are these dung beetles or are they scarabs? That's the question. Big is using Aisha's Care Adept, the Inquisitor Adept, the Swarm Adept. Using the exotic Wormhusk Crown, Big is a 2018 Hunter Awoken. Go forth, Big, make a fist and punch a hole into the darkness so that the light can shine through. Guardians, out of my trips to the lighthouse, about 11 or 12 of them were with Big and, a Guardian that he had picked to choose. He brought somebody in, and we had a good time.
Welcome to the trials of Osiris.
But Big has switched over to PC about, 3 months ago, Big? 4 months ago? Maybe not that long. Somebody's using Rose. 7
Almost 7, I
months?
think.
I feel like you just bought that, Big, but you've been out of school for a while now, I guess.
Go!
Stay out of the air. Stay out of the air. I was running from that moth. I should have shot at the moth.
Opponent revived.
Barras.
Oh,
Barras.
come on.
Well played, Barras.
You lost this round. Does not matter.
Dark Lotus Ghost.
Opponent revived.
Is that like a lotus
I
cracker?
should have had that. I should have had that.
You are behind, but you can still win.
Got one. He's right by the flag.
Only one enemy is left.
Okay, he's around the corner.
1 minute left, my friend. Your ally is
Got him with a tag.
Guardian down.
Or if I'm in the open like that again, don't get me.
I punched him. Blinked around him.
only one.
I was trying to get the revive.
Flipping kidding me? What is this?
Blasted
Oh.
countdown.
Opponent revived. Opponent revived.
Yeah, Ransom, next time you should have just waited for my res when he wasn't looking.
I know. I need to hold back. I need to hold back.
I'm sorry. I thought Big was alive, not Ransom. I played stupid.
That's all good.
Guardian down.
Oh my gosh, this Hunter.
It's so hard. Like, really hard.
Is he able to get like a 1 melee kill after getting 120 shot? Is that what it is?
No, after his dodge.
You lost this round. Does not matter. Wins the next.
Ooh. Shay to Darty. Well played, Shay.
The other team is pulling
Barras, Dark Lotus,
Oh, no.
Ghost. A team of
Oh, I don't
killers.
know. He doesn't have combination blow on. This one.
Heavy in 5 seconds.
Wow, I can't move fast enough for that guy. Unloved. Thank you, Big.
Oh, behind
Thank
us.
you. He'll need a trip to the dentist after that one.
No.
Your teeth are on the ground beside you, sir.
Revived. 1 minute left, my friend.
Not a heavy. He's gonna peek shot me. I can't do anything.
He's on the flag. He's coming through the building.
I'm getting such sweaty hands right now.
Guardians, I gotta hug the wall. I've got to hug the wall. And stay out of that, hunter's ability to see me. I just don't understand that. I stuck my head out. It's these big shoulder pads. I need to put a dark and lovely. This needs an orange color shader.
Next time, my friend. Next time.
Since they're team shotting, we have no competitive advantage. No matter what, anywhere you look, you're getting shot by at least 2 people.
When I was young,
Not gonna look at
Guardian
it.
convinced me to keep trying. Trust this message. Never give up.
Wow, big. That's a good look. That is a good look. All right, let me get us back in there, Guardians. Big, I'm going to promote you to team leader because I know you know how to work this thing. Guardians, you can really just bypass this and go straight into the next match. It's an art form.
What? What?
Drop your poop into my shit.
Big, the Scarab looks absolutely phenomenal. Winning look. Where did this come from? Where did the color shader come from?
Guardian Games.
Wow. It looks good, Guardians. Sacred Baroque. That key style that you see, that's Chinese or Greek. I think, we're not sure exactly where it originated, but both cultures claim it. Chinese and the Greek cultures. It's normally referred to as the Greek key. Ali, thank you, Betty. Thank you. But I would need to research it more because I haven't really looked at it in a while to see if we've, dug anything up that might give us more clues. I feel like I need to go orange because all the background here is kind of an orangey. Thank you, Ali. Thank you, Betty. I am going to try to just really give support to my team. I'm going to see if I can't stay, with Big.
Guardian down.
You are all that's left. This is your fight to win.
Stay out of the air. I need to stay out of the air.
Round will be yours.
But look at him flying around.
The other team leads. Ladies,
Wow. Who are those Guardians?
Guardian down.
only one ally.
ASR.
1 minute
Leto. ASR.
Your team is falling. You can stand back up.
Yeah, if you don't play stacked threes, it's just
Opponent's lead. You can come
I
back.
know, that's why they guarantee the adept, because you have to like struggle through if you're not god tier.
I hate about. Ever since they
But it
added in
does,
like the solo queuing and all that, duos and trials, it kind of just made it pointless to run threes.
Only one ally is left. It is in death.
After this, I'll just let you guys run twos. There's no, we're not gonna. I'm just gonna tell you now, we're not gonna win in threes.
I know, and it's not about like, so yeah.
It's just not. It's not about if we're all good, if we're not good. It's just we won't win in threes.
I know. It's near. It's like the last time I did threes was earlier in the season when the population was probably stronger, so it was easier.
Well, the population's pretty low right now.
Yeah, I can tell from how much I'm getting molloped. Oh my goodness, this movement.
Oh, he was behind me.
Your team is falling. You can stand back up.
Like, this is.
Torture.
I've only lost 5 games this week, and this is.
Guardians make
Yeah, I hear you.
Like,
the brink of defeat. Make
Are you usually solo queuing?
yeah, usually. Yeah. Usually, I could get 6 or 7 wins in a row. But you get it. I got 6 this week.
Jason, it is. It is. I mean, the hunters with these frost grenades, whatever they're called, frozen, they are a vicious lot.
next time.
That was the
I
end of
appreciate
it.
the
Ooh.
try.
Yeah, no, it's just gonna be pointless.
It's gonna be
us
that
going
over
in.
and over.
It's
Yeah,
just gonna
for
be
sure.
pounding our head into
What
a wall.
is it, Big? Are these people like
good.
streamers on channels, and we're
So
we're up
basically, if you're
against
playing against 3 stacks, you're playing against people that all they do is play trials. Like they don't really have a life other than trials. If you play duos or if you play solo queues, you're gonna be going against people that are like
at my level?
only
That's
getting the
why I was able to win
trials,
one earlier.
playing it, and also it's going by weekly performance. Since I am on a flawless card, so it's going by my flawless card. So we're not going to find anyone with our weekly performance, so it's not going to match us correctly.
I have to say, those were super quick losses, like just so fast. It was really just, a sad state of affairs. Big thank you for volunteering to come in and suffer for the cause.
Oh, good. Yeah, if it was like
Let's do a couple more and see how it goes.
Oh, it is
it was
based
like
on
how it
Big's
used to be.
card. 0 chance. Oh my gosh.
I thought if you had one person not going that didn't have a flawless card, that it would match
Sadly, no.
based on like that person.
Nikki, this is why I love Grandmasters. This is why Trials of Osiris makes me love Grandmasters. My appreciation for other parts of the game are magnified when I play Trials.
Yeah, like I enjoy trials if I'm playing duo queue or solo queue. It's just not fun no more if you're not playing that. They kind of ruined it after they took away threes and were like, "Where's this?" They're trying to make it fun for everyone, and then
But it's not really, is it? I don't think
No,
there's
it's
ever
not.
been a Trials that was fun for everyone. I don't think it exists. I mean, because there would be other PvP that would be, people would love. And there are a lot of people that play Guardians, but there's a lot of people that simply stay away from it. That's why the community there's several divides in the community, but one of them is the PvE versus the PvP side of it. And I like
Yeah,
to
if they
stick my
would've-
toe into the pool, on both sides of it. But I am mainly a PvE person because I feel like when I invest my time there, You know, there are rewards. There's victory. And in Trials of Osiris, when you repeatedly do not win, it can be a daunting situation that you don't want to find yourself in. Now, because I'm okay if I don't win, you know, I survive. I've got tons of adept weapons from other things, but I would like to have the shotgun because I like to have shotguns handy and available.
Train here to stand against the darkness. Hold nothing back.
But I don't. I hate that like we can't play with Big because he, you know, has won already.
Yeah, it's just they made it more like they dipped into the people that don't play Trials a lot to make it easier with, oh, if you don't need to go flawless to get to the lighthouse now. But then they basically like
Oh, I can't talk to this guy.
just kind of screwed the entire whole game mode.
Ecosystem.
Yeah.
Only one ally is left.
They should make it. I don't know. And this is like those 2 games we played, how we lost that bad. That's nothing compared to comp. Comp is worse.
Back in the fight.
10 times worse. 20.
Good. Only their ghosts remain. Okay, bring them back and let's do it again.
Woo, my gosh, Holden. Nice.
Let's see what you can do with
We
a
won
Ew.
it. We won it.
Yeah, 1 down, 4 to go.
You know, when I was playing in here with Mork, you know, he and his fellow teammate, my
Minus?
gosh,
Yeah, and I already got
they were absolutely spectacular. Luckily, I've got that on
One ally
digital.
is left.
And I've watched Mork's gameplay streams. I think that's basically where he lives is PvP. Do you know him, Big?
Who?
His name is Mork, M-O-R-K.
Oh, Mort. Yeah, I've heard of him. He's pretty good. Really good.
Yeah, he was really good, and his teammate was really good.
Guardian down.
Oh, come on.
Only one enemy is left. Your ally is back
He
in the
missed
fight.
both of my
Nice one.
They should have known better.
He was like-
to start the gunfight with you, huh?
I got that guy. I'm shocked, Guardians. I slid and burned him with arc. He went down. It was really a good feeling. I get a good feeling.
Behind us again.
Guardian down.
No, the fusion.
1 minute left, my friend.
Guardians way back when in
gonna
ancient
get the revive.
times.
You are the
I had played with Big, and we just needed one more win. One more win, and
opponent revive.
some guy switched over to a fusion, and that, you know, in that last group of rounds, and he absolutely fried everyone on our team.
Oh,
Do you
yeah.
remember that, Big?
I remember that.
Oh my gosh. It was tragic, Guardians. It was tragic because it had taken a while to get all those wins in a row.
But luckily,
Stay
the
with
next
our
card we
teammate,
did go
Piggy.
flawless.
Yes.
Guardian
But
down.
all
What?
that's left
Oh, team shot.
is your fight to win.
Our best chance is if we stay with the guy that we can't
Don't
talk
let
to.
this slow you down.
I think.
Try again.
Yes,
Opponent
DJ
revive.
Don't Dance. Hey, Mr. DJ, put a record on.
The
I was trying to
opportunity
get a revive on
is
him.
motivated.
All good.
He's like,
Ransom, did you see the pre-order collector's edition for Destiny this year?
Yes, I did. I did.
That statue is 14 inches tall.
Yeah, it's a beauty.
Got one over here.
Wow, why is everybody's gun Zealot's Reward, is that the fusion rifle?
Yeah.
Let me slow you down. Try again. Opponent revived.
Laminated. We've been laminated.
Match point. I have
Holden, well
Winston.
done, buddy. Well done. Big, have you ordered that to get the statues?
Yeah, I did the day it came out. Winston, lay down, buddy.
Guardian 0225 knew exactly where we were going to be standing. If you know these maps and you know strategy, you know where your opponents are going to be.
No.
next time, my friend.
No. It's for fun. It's for fun. Remember, it's for fun, everybody.
Cannot always win, but the
Guardians, like I say, the stones of defeat stack up and become steps to victory. Ooh, DJ, don't dance. I wished I had a best dressed because you look fantastic. This was great. I like that look. I like it a lot. All right, Holden, I'm going to have to take a break from that. I'm going to have to take a break.
All good.
Dazzy,
It's
thank you.
Probably easier. It's probably easier for both of us solo queue.
Yes, it is. And that's how it was for me the last trip I made. I just did them solo until I finally got a few and made it to the lighthouse. But the time before that, Mork and his team came in, and those guys were on a different level. It was unbelievable, really.
One thing too, Ransom, you want to do, if you play after like 11 o'clock our time, it'll be easier.
And Big, don't I need to play like on school days when the 12 to 18-year-olds are in school?
Yeah, well, also just like play at night. Like if you play late at night, it's usually way easier for some reason.
What I'm saying is, I guess I need to go up against my age group, seniors, with glasses.
Well, both of those times when the kids are at school and when the kids are asleep.
Yes. Yeah, because I do Guardians. Now, I know there's probably scientific studies about this, but hand-eye coordination when you're younger, I feel like it's just really super sharp. Now, Big, are you 22 now or 23? Somewhere
23.
in there? You're 23?
Yeah.
And I think I started playing Big with you when you were either 19 or 20. I mean, you were a lot younger, but you're still in your prime.
It was like around COVID.
Yeah.
So I was like 18.
Yeah, it's been a while. So Big was like 18 years old. And I remember the founder of the clan that Big is in, we used to do Main Street. One of the weeks come up with Main Street, and Big's clan founder would sit with a sniper on top of one of the street signs and destroy every opposing team member. It was a glorious thing. Not for the other team, but for us. Now, Big, does he still play? I don't ever see you with him anymore.
Yeah, he still plays. It's just he's what's it called? They've all been playing Diablo.
Well, I like Diablo. I do like Diablo.
Yeah, everyone in our clan right now is playing Diablo, waiting for the new stuff to come out.
Is anybody playing Doom?
I've been playing a little bit of Doom.
What are your thoughts about it?
Hard. I've never played a Doom game in my life, and I'm playing it on like the hardest difficulty.
And it is very tough.
Well, it's just the fact that if you die, you go to the beginning of it, the whole entire mission, or chapter, whatever they call them. So like the game mode I'm playing, like if you're not perfection,
if you die, you go back.
You go back to the start of the chapter. Yes, very.
And what are your thoughts about that? Because I don't like stuff like that.
Well, I mean, you don't have to play it like that.
Oh, it's just the version the level of difficulty you've chosen has that.
Yeah, I chose the hardest version.
Well, I have watched. I've been watching Asda Cross. I watched Special Hero, and it looks like everything's just really polished in the game. It looks well done, well put together. But I have not played it, Guardians. I've not played a Doom in years. It was a long time ago when I played one of the Doom games, and it didn't look nearly as good as what this one looks, which is to be expected given the years. But do you recommend it at this point, Big, or do you need to play it more?
I mean, I played the first chapter and I like it.
Oh, I got an Inquisitor?
One more time, Ransom. Cut out.
Oh, I have an Inquisitor at the Postal Service. It's not Adept, of course, but I'm glad to have it. Rolling Storm. I'm not going to hate on Rolling Storm. But yeah, Big, I always think I'm going to find another game that I really like, and then I, end up not finding another game that I really like. And I do need something just as a, a side game.
Yeah, I mean, it's really fun.
How's
on
your
the game
puppy
mode I'm
dog
on.
doing?
Crazy.
How
He's
old is he
wild.
now? How old is he?
6 months.
Oh, well, is he started wanting to chew on stuff and
He chews on everything. Luckily, most of the time it's his toys.
yeah.
Or majority of the time it is his toys. But there's those few moments where he just wants to gnaw on your forearm. And I'm like, why are you doing this?
Yeah, I've been looking in the want ads, the for sale sections, just thinking, do I need a new puppy? I liked that my puppy always, my dogs have kept me really active about walks and being out in the real world. I've thought about it. I have thought about it. I had two Italian Greyhounds for 15 years, and then before that, I had two standard poodles. So I don't know what I would even buy. I don't even know. And what breed is yours? It's a mix, isn't it?
No.
Labrador and poodle or something.
Our our first golden is 95% golden retriever and then 5% golden doodle.
And
like-
and are they really
Oh,
smart,
my bad. Not
attentive?
even 1%. Not even 1% golden doodle. But then our other, that's Paisley. She's almost 3. And then our 2-year, oh, wow, 2-year, what the heck? What am I saying? Our 6-month-old is like, he is straight purebred. He is purebred, actually. Like, AKC registered purebred.
Right. And do you have a big backyard, Big, or do you take them on walks?
We have a pretty nice backyard. But I mean, when we go on walks, they're good.
The thing about I have a yard behind my house, and my Italian Greyhounds, they didn't want to go out there and play. Like, get the collar, and we're going to walk around the neighborhood. That's kind of what they wanted. They weren't big on just me letting them out to run around on their own. They wanted a leash, and they wanted to go and walk around.
Oh yeah, Winston, he doesn't go on a leash.
So he likes to be off the leash and be able to do what he wants.
Yeah, usually when I'm outside, like he's like, he just kind of walks around me and does his own little thing. He doesn't like run off. I don't have to worry about him running off. At the age of 6 months, that's pretty good.
Yeah,
I know he won't go.
Yeah,
All you gotta do is
so
give
I've
him a
thought
look
about
and he's
it.
like, ooh.
I've thought about it, Big. I don't know. I'm going to give it some more thought. And look at different breeds, because I don't want to have to go and have their hair cut. Like my poodles, like every 2 months, it was a trip to the groomers to get their hair done and all that kind of thing.
Mm.
I want them to be able to just, be natural and not have to get the grooming with the haircuts.
Yeah, we don't need to. They don't need to go get groomed. I mean, we brush them, but they don't need to get like brewed, which is nice.
Right. Guardians, I'm going to go in here and just, warm up a little bit, shake off the pressures of Trials of Osiris. And I've done this on Master. I wonder if I should just warm up on Expert. The no pressure. I'm going to do Expert initially. Dazzy, so Doom is a fast movement game. It almost,
Very
when
fast.
I was watching it, it almost felt like Warframe fast.
Basically, got to keep moving forward the entire time we're playing Doom.
And it's officially out, isn't it, Big? Like you can buy it from the store.
Yeah, if you have the Xbox, not Xbox, but if you have the PC Game Pass, it's free on it.
I wonder about it. Would I like it?
The only reason I have the game is because I have the Game Pass. I would not have bought it.
Right.
I'm happy I play it. It's a fun game. And the heavy metal in it's really nice.
What was I doing there, Guardians? I have no idea. I'm gonna have to start this over.
Come here. Here, buddy.
No idea.
Winston, after this level, we can go outside.
Lone Wolf and Rolling Storm. Am I gonna like this Inquisitor? I do have Inquisitors in my vault already. I just don't have an Adept version. I need the Adept, Z-Tizzle. Hello, hello, how are you? So, I don't know. I'm gonna, but I want to try this Lost Sector again. I don't know what I was doing. I played Hunter for a little while today, and it's messed me up. Messed me up.
We going fishing soon?
Now, what about your, I know I've played with Nud, but what about your other brother? Is he playing still?
Yeah, he still
I thought
plays.
I saw
He's just
him in
been...
your stream the other night. I came into your stream on, and I've spoke quite a bit to you, but I don't know that you had your chat up.
I might not have. Or it just was... that restream thing, it's kind of been, like, bugging out for me. But my chat sometimes
Well,
works,
I knew
sometimes
something had to be wrong because you normally, say hello and chat, and I thought, okay,
yeah, I usually
something-
read the chat, like, yeah. Yeah, it must have for sure been not up, because I like look at the chat every like minute or so.
But I left you a lot of messages so you'd know I'd been there in case you saw them later.
Alright, I have to go look.
And are you streaming on 2 channels now?
Yeah, YouTube and Twitch.
Okay, well I think I went to both, Big. I think I went to both and tried to.
Yeah, I had
chat
it.
with you.
I had my OBS going through like the what's it called, the restream, and it must have just not showed it through it. It says it did need an update. That could be the reason.
Yeah, I think sometimes it just things malfunction and you don't really know it.
Yeah.
Guardians, I had to do that. They forced my hand. Now I have the big shield on from earlier, which I like the little sport shield. But I do have the big one on. Obviously, the robot vacuums made it. He just kept coming at me, Guardians. Ooh, look at this. Look at this. I stood there, I took it, and I gave it back. That's the best way to do it. Give back to them what they give you, but, you know, make it double. Now, Guardians, I do really like Lotus Eater here, but I'm using Tanasha's. Look at him. He's stuck in the wall. You're just hanging around. You're just hanging around. Get your hand out of the soda machine. There's nothing in there for you. Don't worry about him, Guardians. They will collect him for spare parts. It's what they do. The Vex recycle. But, you know, that is one of my pet peeves about this planet. Is really the fact that they're all underground. They could be out here arming themselves, defending the city. They don't. They don't.
What?
And that's a little bit disappointing that they don't take it upon themselves to do a little bit more.
Wait. What are you doing, little man?
I didn't know he came from that far back, Guardians, but he did. And I didn't know I could stand on top of this machine. Now, I do know that, you know, I love to come in here with Strand just for the grapple.
Low ammo. This thing runs out of ammo? Well, that would have been good to know until I started just holding down the trigger. I was just shooting to shoot.
Oh my gosh, I should have just thunder crashed him like I thought. I shouldn't have played around with him.
Hey, 20 down. 20 grams.
Oh, Lynn, you're getting yelled at.
We've met her kind before, Cyclopses. We know what they're up to. No good. They're no good. They're no good. And I've got to get her out of here because she's already become a nuisance. You're no good. You're no good. Let's see if I can't get a few of these into her. Smile for the cameras, ma'am. They're over here. Where's her backup? I feel like she would have called in additional troops at this point.
Fred died last.
Where did she go? Where did she go? I did a flyby twice. Oh no, and now I'm back here in no man's land? I still don't even see her. Did she die when I drove by her? Ma'am, come out wherever you are. She's still got a few friends lollygagging because I haven't opened the chest. Word of the day, lollygag. Make sure that my visualization is enabled. Get that off the screen. Get out of here. I don't mess with that stuff, Guardians, because as soon as I mess with that, I make a mess. It snowballs effect. Can I make it over there? Z-Tizzle, how are you, buddy? Hello, hello. Now, Guardians, this evening, if I get to come back, it will be exclusive over on Twitch with music. I'll be playing some good tunes. Bring something that you want to hear, and let's hang out over there.
Oh, I've finished this chapter.
What are you working on, Big? What are you working on? Are you at Doom right now?
Yeah, I've been doing it.
How many Dooms have there been? You know, I know it's a long-term franchise. I feel like there's been a lot of them. A lot of them. Should I do that serious, Guardians? I don't think so. I've been through there a lot already. That's about the only time that I like to come to Neo Muna. It's just to partake of a lost sector. But I do have all of these staring at me. I'm going to go finish up just a couple of these.
Oh my gosh. Hey, look.
Emissary, put your shoes on. We're coming to visit. She's very casual. She's very casual. I feel like, you know, her outfit is kind of influenced by the kimono. The makeup maybe from the geishas. I feel like there's some definite Japanese influence there. Because the helmet scars, let's see, do I have it with me? I don't have it with me. But it actually is a Japanese art form. Let's see, here it is. Precious Scars.
If the Vex gain access to its systems, they'll use it to wrest Rasputin's submine data.
And it's called, let's see, Traveler.
Catastrophic.
This is, where do they name it? We can make it right. This talks about the whole art of it all. And it's big in Japan. They repair something when it's broken and try to make it, you know, more beautiful and give it memories instead of throwing it into the trash. I like that whole thing about it.
You've landed at the source of the
And they like to like highlight the crack or the break with gold. You'll often see like a gold paint or marker.
Destabilize the complex.
used for
And
that.
Vex are breaching the command matrix. Go.
Now, I really need to be in here on my hunter trying to finish up what I need to do. And that is, I need to get Arc Strider, Tempest Strike kills. I'm at 135. I need 250 to make that happen. I need to do Sundered Doctrine on Solar. I need to do the Seist Sword Dance and Moth Infested Cavern in under 4 minutes. And I need to win rounds of Trials of Osiris. I'm at 9 of 20. 9 of 20. So it's always good to turn the game on and say, I've got plenty to do today. Chat, what's everybody working on? What's everybody doing? Now, I like to come in here because my goal was to... I wanted 10,000 of these non-airy manifolds. Non-airy. I wanted 10,000 of those, and I'm over halfway to my goal, but work is to be done. So I like to come in here and work at it.
Farting again.
Winston.
Who's angry?
Winston. You're so gross.
The Cyclops' guardians, if you don't get them, they'll get you. It's what they're for.
All right, Ransom. What? Ransom. I'll be on later.
All right, thank you, Big. Thank you for hanging out.
I'll see you.
All right. Alright, I need to check Guardians and see what weapons I need to be on. These are weapon dependent for the most part, if I'm going to collect what I need. Let me take a look at it and see. Melees, linear fusion, and fusion. So let's go punching. Ooh, that one. Quick you are. Quick. Melee, melee. It's not a flower in Hawaii. The melee. Hello, Vex. Hello. The Vex know how we roll around here. We punch. You know, there are those that say, oh, you know, offer an olive branch. I've offered olive branches. They'll knock you upside the head with it. These monsters understand one language only: violence. And violence is what we shall give them, Guardians. We do not fight just for ourselves. We do not fight just for the light. We fight to protect the people of the last city. We fight for the people who cannot fight for themselves. We seek justice, and we seek the return of the life we once knew. We are Guardians, and we stand united. Take them down. Why am I need to be using this. I'm in here having fun with Tanashas, and I need to be using something else. Fusion rifle, Vex Mythoclast. Greatest fusion rifle ever created. You could make an argument for it. Vex Mythoclast. Someday, though, I do want to. I want to face the better Vex. I'm looking for the reprogrammed Vex. You know, the ones that are smarter, braver, stronger. We'll get them someday. I often feel like the Hive, ultimately, when the intelligence was redone in the real world on this game, when they redid the intelligence, they really racked it up for the Hive, because you can watch the Hive battle and how they fight, and then you can compare it to how the Vex fight, and the Vex would lose every war with the Hive. There's no doubt. Now, my question to you, Guardian, today, in a battle featuring our enemies, which enemy would come out on top? The Vex, the Hive, the Cabal, the Taken, the Fallen? Who would it be? Leave me a comment. I want to know. I am definitely voting. I am voting. And I don't even want to vote for them, but I feel like, you know, it's the only thing that we could say. That if we put all of our enemies in a room and said battle it out, the victorious would be the Hive. They would wipe the floor with these other races. The only reason that the Vex may survive is this: they have the possibility to make trillions upon trillions quadrupled. But we know that the Hive have basically just been world conquerors. And we know that the Cabal somehow say that they did. I think it's all phony baloney. They say that they were. But we know that the Hive were. The Cabal somehow stumbled into it just by maybe sheer numbers or brute force. Maybe they conquered some worlds that simply were not prepared for warfare. But the Hive came fully prepared for warfare. And the Cabal, after winning enough, they were warfare prepared. But, you know, they were bested by the Hive. We know that because Savathuni, she gave their planet Tora Bottle to her sister Sivu Arath. Alright, now let's see what I've got. What have I got? Ooh, look at that, Guardians. Multiples. Linear fusion, linear fusion. There are a couple of linear fusions that I really like. How dare you? Stand back. Stand back in the middle of my room. I did not hear from you. Alright, they're coming at me. I need to look and just make a few changes. I want to bring over, you know, a special rifle. There's one that I really like. Let me see if I can find it. Ager's Scepter, Guardians. It's a thing of beauty. I don't know why it gets overlooked. Why does it get overlooked? Because it's so good. It is so good. But I need to probably do a linear. Probably need to do euphony. Get back here, euphony. I didn't mean to do that. Euphony. Let's swap places with euphony. Alright, he stood there. He wanted me to throw. Wow, that completed that so quickly. So quickly I completed that. Now, let me look and see. Do I need to do the linear? Do I need to do the linear? Linear fusion. That's a dungeon. Scout rifle. That came out of nowhere. Strand, final blows, and a machine gun. Shotgun. So I need a strand. So I can do Euphony will beat my strand final blows, right? I think it will. Oh, look at that. Maybe maybe I can kill two birds with one stone. Oh, he popped down here? Woven Ritual. Was that it, Guardians? I think that did it. Heavy. I found the heavy. Alright, let me see where that put us. Where did it put us? At a good space to be. That put us in a good place. Dungeons, scout rifle, pulse rifle, grenade launcher, shotgun, grenade, rocket launcher, machine gun. Alright, so that did take care of the strand. And did I keep a rocket launcher? It doesn't look like I did. Doesn't look like I did. You know, Galahorn. I don't often use Galahorn, and I feel like, you know, I know it's fallen from favor, but Galahorn is a weapon of champions. It always has been, and it's always going to be. Galahorn, weapon of champions. So I need a shotgun. Let's do that. I need a rocket launcher, and you know, I'm doing a grenade, so I think I'm covered. Let's get a few of these working. I really like this shotgun tremendously. And this weapon, it's no fuss. This is a no fuss weapon. Meaning, shoot it, spray it. It's tasty goodness. It is tasty goodness. And this is VS Velocity Baton. It's so worth it, Guardians. I highly recommend going and just picking one up. Okay, I see some red here. They're coming back for more. Hello, everybody. One, two, three, four. I love it when they gang up. I really feel like, you know, they are aware of the danger that I pose, and they call their friends. They use their phone a friend, and they group up on me, I like it. I like it a lot. Grenade launcher and shotgun. So I got a lot of work to do. I do like, you know, there's another shotgun that's fallen into my favorite position. Thank you for the ammo. That's all I got. Now, there should have been more ammo on the ground. Hello. One, two. Now let's use a few grenades. I take a grenade for ya. I know you missed me. See if I can get a little ammo on the ground. One brick. Wow, that completed that so quickly. Now I need some Galahorn kills. Let's head up here to high ground. Let's go to high ground and hope that a bunch of them come hunting me. Come on hunting me. It's like a posse back in the old days. They all get on horseback and they ride out together to hunt down. But they're going to find surprises here. Galahorn will leave none standing. I got one. Oh, look, out there's my target. There's my objective. Group up for me now. Come on. Did he do that little trick of transporting again? I'm going to need another group to come on out here. Alright, I left you barely alive. Phone a friend. Phone a friend. I'm going to run to you. I hope he got that call out. I don't know how fast their communications are, but I hope he got the call out, because I'm going to need a few more. Wow. Wow. That completed that? So, dungeon, scout rifle, pulse rifle. I don't even think I have a pulse rifle on me. And probably, certainly not a scout rifle. But let's remedy that. I've got Jade Rabbit. I'm going to pull Jade Rabbit out and see what I can do with it. Come on, Jade Rabbit. Come on now. Let's get Jade Rabbit put into place so that victory can be claimed. You know, Jade Rabbit, it's fine, but Polaris Lance exists. What is this going to take? 20 shots? Demon Dingus, how are you, buddy? Hello, hello. Alright, I'm not going to use that. I'm not going to use it. Because I have a Lance brother. And I'm going to use the Lance brother. Let's find the Lance brother. Leave me alone. Let me find the Lance brother. I don't think I've deleted it. I think I still have it here. Graviton Lance would be good. I'm gonna do that. Let's do Graviton. Dingus. Oh, what kind of new name are you gonna do? Wow. Wow. Holy moly, Batman. This boat can fly. That's astounding. Look at that. It's just eating them where they stand. It's like a buffet of Vex. Graviton Lance, you're a thing of beauty. You're a thing of beauty. Of course, Slayer's Fang. I love Slayer's Fang right now. Look at these sneaking up on me. These were the reinforcements that they needed a few minutes ago. Alright, so that gave me... Did that get all the pulse rifle kills? Every one of them. Every last one of them. Demon, what do you think you're gonna... what are you looking at? Have you found something that you like? So I still didn't get my scout rifle, and I need machine gun. Who's doing that? Who's doing that? Consume it before you lose it. Holy moly! I cannot believe how good this machine gun is. Scout rifle and grenade. I still need a scout rifle and grenade, so let me get Polaris Lance. Scout rifle. The Lance brothers together again. Polaris and, the Graviton Lance brothers. They're back together. Let's see what they can do as a dynamic duo. Destiny 2. Oh, and just in time. All right, did I put it in? Yeah, Polaris. Come on now, Polaris. Step on up. There it went. There's what I was waiting for. How dare you ram charge me like that? Woo! I mean, it's, what is it, like 10, 20 of these? These are coming down quick. Grenade. I still need the grenade. So I need to throw more grenades. And if you need to throw more grenades, get Armatarium on. Armatarium will give you more grenades. That's astounding. That is absolutely astounding. All right, Guardians, I think that I will take a break and then come back this evening. We'll do some music on Twitch. I still need a few of these things that I've got to get filled out. And, you know, we will continue to enjoy ourselves inside the game of Destiny 2. I'm Ransom Rider. This is my favorite game. Be sure to check out the Gamer Snack from earlier. I had a fantastic time hanging out with you guys and sharing that Gamer Snack. I've had quite a few Gamer Snacks from around the world. Guardians, wherever you're at, hello, hello. Be sure to stop by, hang out with me. This journey in Destiny is so much better when you share it with friends. And check out my other live streams, my videos on my YouTube channel. And, you know, most of all, get those revives. Watch out for each other. And just be yourself, because everyone else is taken. I'm Ransom Rider. I'll see you very soon inside the game of Destiny 2. Bye. Bye. Thank you, Guardians. Thank you. Rula, thank you, buddy.